Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Qube Awards 2021. Thank you for joining us, hopefully from the comfort of your own homes, for what's set to be a very exciting evening. Before we get started, please don't forget to share your celebrations across social media using our event hashtag Qube Awards 2021. Now, without further ado, please welcome the Qube Learning CEO, Joe Crossley.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 5th annual Qube Awards ceremony. I know when I spoke to you at the beginning of last year's ceremony from my conservatory, I talked about how challenging 2020 had been. I'm not sure too many of us could have imagined that the start of 2021 would have been equally as tough. So before I go on too much, I want to take a moment to thank my team at Qube. I know many of them found the first few months of 2021 extremely challenging. I know many of them were juggling work and homeschooling young children. And I also know how for some of our colleagues, COVID-19 was something that impacted them and their families directly. So to all of you, I want to say a massive thank you. Thank you for your support, thank you for your hard work, and thank you for your commitment. Another challenge that we faced in 2020 was the passing of Qube's owner, Gavin Witchello. Having worked closely with Gavin for many years and seeing how passionate he was about the sector, about the business, and about the students we work with, it seemed incredibly fitting to add the Gavin Witchello Awards for outstanding apprenticeship and traineeship achievement onto our award list for tonight. Although Gavin is no longer with us, I'm extremely pleased that through his wife Claire and his daughters Molly and Anna, Gavin's legacy still lives on at Qube. So now I want to take a few moments to talk about Qube. When I took on the role of CEO in January 2018, it was a massive challenge for me. It was a huge opportunity, and it was one that I was extremely determined to make successful. Year 1 and year 2 were great. We had a really clear plan and we knew exactly what we needed to do. Year 3, 2020, was much tougher, and it became much more about reacting to challenges, being pragmatic and ensuring that everybody involved with the business, whether it was students, employers or colleagues, stayed safe and well. The aftermath of the pandemic has meant that we've had to regroup. We've looked really closely at what areas of the business we need to invest in to ensure that we can progress and continue to give our customers and students the service that they deserve. So what have we done? Firstly, we've set up our new Skills Tutor Academy, which means we can increase delivery capacity, ensure that we can attract, train and bring in the very best delivery staff into the FE sector. We've introduced a new internal training team to deliver up-to-date CPD and sector-specific training to all of our staff to ensure that we offer the latest and most relevant guidance to our students. And we are also currently working on how we capture data to ensure that the processes we use provide simple, relevant and accurate data to our delivery staff, students and customers. I've been told that we'll be spreadsheet free by the start of 2022. So it's been really useful to work with some of our biggest customers over the past few weeks, and I know the feedback that we've got from them will help make Qube much stronger in the future. As most of you know, my vision for Qube was to create a pathway of programs that will ensure that any student, no matter where they are on their journey, can have a starting place that will help them to progress and achieve their ambitions. So with this in mind, I'm delighted that so far this year, Qube have been awarded new contracts to deliver additional traineeship programs and 19 plus pre-employment programs. We've also embarked on an exciting new partnership with Prince's Trust that will support young people who want to go on to work in the health and social care sector. These programs are not only important for Qube and its students, they're also vital in supporting the economic recovery, labour market recovery, and providing employment opportunities to people who've lost their jobs over the past 18 months. Anyway, that's probably enough for me from me for tonight. Before I go, I want to take a moment to hand over to our host for this evening, Jonnie Peacock MBE. Jonnie is a two-time Paralympic 100-metre gold medalist. He was the first amputee Paralympian to appear on BBC One's Strictly Come Dancing. I'm really delighted and proud that Jonnie will be overseeing tonight's award ceremony. Thank you and have a great evening.
Thank you, Joe, and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Qube Awards 2021. I'm Jonnie Peacock, your host for the Qube Learning Awards, here to celebrate the fantastic dedication and achievement by all those shortlisted for this evening's awards. We are delighted to see so many of you joining us virtually this evening for our national ceremony. However, we are hoping that for 2022, the ceremony will return to the usual glitzy affair like the ones we have hosted before. Fingers crossed. Before we get started, I just want to formally introduce myself. I'm Jonnie Peacock, and I lost my leg at age 5 due to meningitis, and ever since that point I've just been sport mad. I've never let my leg or anything hold me back. When I was in school, I was in every single PE lesson. I was the last to finish. It was just something I absolutely loved, and that led me into athletics. I didn't start off thinking I'd be very good. I actually never tried athletics because I didn't think I'd be very good at it. Fast forwards 3 years and I was starting to line up on London 2012's Paralympics as my first games, and I was guided by a great coach into a good position, which meant I managed to take away the gold there. And fast forwards, I guess 9 years later, I'm double world, double European, double Paralympic champion. And I've just come back from my third Paralympic Games, of which I got a bronze in the 100, which I'm not too happy about, but we'll be okay, and a silver in the universal relay. So I've actually ended up with a very, I guess, good career in athletics, and at the start of it, I didn't even think I'd be very good. So my message to everybody here is don't give up, give it a go, and find something you love. But right, let's start. First up, we have the Employer Awards. The first award tonight is the Traineeship Employer of the Year Award. And for those of you who may be unaware, a traineeship is an education and training program which incorporates work experience, preparing young people for their future careers by helping them to become work ready. This award is for employers who have gone above and beyond with regards to introducing and including trainees into their workforce.
And the nominees are Ada's Angels, Little Hearts Nursery, One Below, Specsavers.
And the winner is Specsavers.
Specsavers are a national family-run retailer with over 30 years' experience in optometry and more recently audiology and other healthcare services. The company employ over 32,500 individuals globally and are market leaders in eye and hearing health. At the time of nominating, Specsavers had seen 100% of their traineeship students successfully achieve their program and progress onto an apprenticeship role. They provide a wonderful experience for each traineeship candidate and have been fully committed to the traineeship program, with each student being fully supported and nurtured by Specsavers managers. Although the national lockdown attempted to be a barrier to success, Specsavers took it upon themselves to continue to ensure and encourage each student to fulfill their potential and safely remove any barriers that national lockdown created. Qube look forward to seeing this relationship grow over the coming years, supporting the passion of both brands to give young people the chance to learn and flourish within a prospective career.
Congratulations to Specsavers on winning the first award of the evening. I would also like to extend our congratulations to those who just missed out on the award win and are therefore a highly commended employer within this category. Ada's Angels. Now, moving on to the second employer award for this evening, we have a Small Employer of the Year. This award is for employers with under 250 employees that have shown incredible support to apprentices within their businesses and have worked hard to develop their skills.
And the nominees are Best Choice Care, Burlington Court, Cross Crown Care Homes, Fountain and Loving Care, Gold Care Homes, Maya Rehabilitation.
And the winner is Maya Rehabilitation.
Maya Rehabilitation provide occupational therapy intervention, rehabilitation and expert care across the UK. In their own words, they strive to identify and maximise potential and growth so they can help individuals be the best they can be. Founded in 2008 and having worked with Qube since 2019, Maya Rehabilitation have invested in their workforce, ensuring each and every colleague who enrolls onto an apprenticeship receives exemplary support internally, as well as further progression opportunities. With company owner Martin also currently completing an apprenticeship, Maya Rehabilitation are a true advocate of apprenticeships being for everyone. With their brand name stemming from Maya, the ancient Roman goddess of growth, we have a feeling this partnership with Qube will continue to soar for years to come.
Congratulations to Maya Rehabilitation, a very well-deserved win there. I would also like to say congratulations to the winner of the highly commended employer within this category, Cross Crown Care Homes. Next up, we have the Large Employer of the Year award. This is awarded to employers who have 250 or more employees and have shown significant investment towards apprenticeships within their businesses, reaping the benefits along the way.
The nominees are Consensus Support Services, Day Lewis Pharmacies, Greater Anglia, Optimum.
And the winner is Day Lewis Pharmacies.
Day Lewis Pharmacies are one of the largest independent pharmacy chains in the UK and Europe. Founded in 1975, the business remains a family-owned entity today, having grown from one pharmacy in Southborough to owning and managing over 300 pharmacies in the UK alone. They were trailblazers in the partnership between Qube and the National Pharmacy Association, formed in 2020, and having recruited numerous apprentices to date. The company are looking to vastly increase their apprenticeship offering nationally, with the aspiration of becoming an employer of choice for prospective apprenticeship applicants. The success of Day Lewis has been largely attributed to its employees and its organisational culture. With special thanks going to Rochelle Edwards and Melanie O'Hare of Day Lewis Pharmacies.
Congratulations to all the team at Day Lewis Pharmacies, such a fantastic achievement. I am also delighted to announce that the highly commended award for the Large Employer Award goes to Consensus Support Services. A big congratulations to both Day Lewis Pharmacies and Consensus Support Services for that award. Now, our next award is for the Macro Employer of the Year. This is awarded to employers who have over 5,000 or more employees and have demonstrated that their apprenticeship schemes is fully integrated within the business with a clear future development programme.
The nominees are Leonard Cheshire, Priory Group, the John Lewis Partnership, University of Oxford.
And the winner is Priory Group.
Priory Group is the leading independent provider of behavioural care in the UK. They organise themselves into 3 divisions: healthcare, education and children's services, and adult care services, which together support the needs of more than 30,000 people every year. Since 2018, Priory Group have heavily invested in apprenticeship development, with the last 3 years seeing thousands of colleagues enrol onto apprenticeships. As part of their internal Career Pathways programme, apprenticeships have supported Priory Group to retain staff, provide long-term career goals, and started to grow their own talent through an internal nurse development programme. To date, the company have spent millions on ongoing training and haven't had a single pound of funding expire. With Qube Learning being one of the first prime training providers approached by Priory Group, Karel Stryden, Career and Apprenticeships Manager at Priory Group, quoted, "Qube Learning are currently our largest national prime provider. Over the years, we've managed to maintain a strong relationship, focusing on the quality and consistency of delivery to our staff. Congratulations to Priory Group on being the Macro Employer of the Year for 2021.
A big well done to Priory Group. I should also mention the highly commended winner for the Macro Employer of the Year goes to the University of Oxford. We now have our final Employer Award of this evening, Newcomer of the Year for 2021. The Newcomer of the Year goes to an employer who has in the last 12 months become a new employer working with Qube Learning. They have shown a significant commitment to apprenticeships and have managed to embed this within their company with plans for progression.
And the nominees are Four Seasons Healthcare Group, JD Group, OCS, Shore Healthcare, Zenith Care.
And the winner is OCS.
The OCS story started in 1900. Since then, they have grown from one man with a ladder, pail and pushcart to an international business with more than 86,000 colleagues. OCS is a people business, and their values of care, safety, trustworthy and expert are their DNA. They represent them at their best. The passion and support that the apprenticeship team at OCS provide is inspirational, with Head of Apprenticeships and Employability Tony Marie Vaughan and Apprenticeships Manager Tim Bowers being huge ambassadors for the programme itself. It's no surprise that apprenticeships have been a huge success for the company and its colleagues. With their passion filtering through to managers, team leaders and apprenticeship students themselves, the future looks bright with some very exciting times ahead. Congratulations to OCS.
Really well done to OCS. It sounds like some fantastic work has taken place in the last 12 months. Long may this continue. And just before we go to a short break, I am delighted to announce that the highly commended newcomer for 2021 is JD Group. Well done to both OCS and JD Group. It sounds like their progression plans and implementation over the past 12 months has been pretty inspirational. Now, as mentioned, we're going to have a short 5-minute break, so grab yourselves a drink and I'll see you back here in 5 for the Student Awards. Welcome back everyone. I hope you're comfy as it's now time to move on to the Student Awards. We start this section of the evening off with the Work Fit Student of the Year Award. Qube Work Fit is a division of Qube Learning whose primary aim is to unlock the potential of job seekers. Via a range of training courses, workshops and other events, Qube deliver numerous qualifications to individuals and businesses across England. Qube's Work Fit team's goal is to support job seekers by providing them with the resources and training opportunities they need to be prepared to start or return to the world of work. They are at the heart of some of the truly dynamic and engaging collaborations that have a real impact on the world around us and prepare students for success in future careers. So, without further ado, the nominees are
Connor Burgess, Jonathan Crofts, Lee Jerram, Owen Ward, Tyler Boucher.
And the winner is Connor Burgess.
Connor came to Qube as part of a wider rehabilitation program he was required to follow. Attending the Qube WorkFit CSCS course, Connor was initially a reserved character and didn't find engagement with others came naturally. Although achieving scores in the high 90s in all of his mock exams, Connor continued to have self-doubt. However, there came a moment where Connor saw the potential in himself, with his personality shining through, leading him to engage with others on the course and the tutor. Having overcome previous barriers, Connor started to really engage with the course, even helping others who were appearing to struggle. With the final exam in his grasp, what a new man Connor was, with his tutor stating, "On the day of Connor's exam, he rang me, and it was like speaking with a completely different person. You could hear the pride in his voice as he told me he got 100%. All in all, a deserving winner of the Qube WorkFit Student of the Year Award for 2021.
Congratulations to Connor, an excellent achievement. I'm also delighted to announce that the highly commended winner for the WorkFit Student of the Year Award goes to both Owen Ward and Jonathan Crofts. A huge well done to the winner and both highly commended students there. Next up, we had the Traineeship Awards. In the last 12 months, Qube Learning have continued to develop and grow their traineeship provision, with a number of trainees securing a job following the programme being well above the national average. So, the first award is for the Young Trainee of the Year. The Young Trainee of the Year award goes to a student who has shown great enthusiasm towards the programme, the employer and getting their career started.
And the nominees are Charmaine White, Kieran Fleming, Jaden Moxon, Laiba Ali, Megan McWilliams, Olivia Radford, Tinashe Vundura.
And the winner from EcoBuild is Kieran Fleming.
Despite being predicted A-star grades, Kieran unfortunately failed his GCSEs. With the initially planned route into further education and the world of work out of his grasp following the shock of results day, Kieran instead found solace in alcohol. However, the country going into lockdown proved positive for Kieran as he spent more time at home with his family, prompting his outlook on life to shift. After taking on a volunteering working on the garden of his future manager at EcoBuild, Kieran decided to embrace the work experience it offered, and it helped him to turn a corner. He then contacted Qube, where he decided to start a traineeship program. Having recently passed his level 1 in maths and English, he is now enrolled onto an apprenticeship program, where Kieran continues to surprise himself with what he's capable of. Well done, Kieran.
Congratulations to all the nominees, especially our winner, Kieran. It's also my pleasure to announce the winner of the highly commended award for the Young Trainee of the Year is Laiba Ali. Now, we're moving on to the Adult Trainee of the Year award in a very similar format to the Young Trainee of the Year. However, those in this category are aged from 18 to 24. This is awarded to the student who has gone above and beyond to maximise the opportunity of a traineeship, unlocking their career potential.
And the nominees are Daisy Pillmore, Isabella Blair, Jack Gregory, Jordan Higginbottom, Nida Mohammed.
And the winner is, from Jeff's DIY, Jack Gregory.
Jack began his traineeship placement at Jeff's DIY store at the beginning of 2020 and quickly became an important part of the team. Following a diagnosis of autism at a young age, Jack often felt as though his disability devalued him compared to other individuals, both in a professional and personal setting. However, after completing a college course in IT, he quickly discovered that it wasn't an area he saw a happy future in and decided he wanted to try his hand at work. With support from the team at Qube, Jack was promptly partnered with his employer and said that during his training he found his self-worth to be growing day by day. Soon after he started, however, the store was forced to adapt to new ways of working after the country was placed into a nationwide lockdown. The situation didn't faze him though. Jack helped refurbish the shop and quickly began to impress by demonstrating new skills such as taking orders over the phone and greeting customers safely. Jack is still working at Jeff's DIY, where he remains a valued member of the team, and he has since completed his traineeship. He hopes the experience will set him up for a bright future and believes that his autism won't be a barrier to his success. We couldn't agree more. Well done, Jack.
A huge congratulations to Jack. Incredible work, and what an inspiration. And last but by no means least, within the Traineeship Awards categories, the winner of the highly commended award for the Adult Trainee of the Year goes to both Isabella Blair and Jordan Higginbottom. Congratulations to all the winners and runners-up of the trainee categories. The judges have said this was a particularly difficult category to judge. Next up are the Apprenticeship Awards. An apprenticeship is a program of learning that allows students the opportunity to gain on-the-job training while still earning. It's designed to enhance an individual's level of competency and confidence by developing their practical skills and knowledge. Apprenticeships are very valuable because they provide access to real-world practical learning. Our first category is the Young Apprentice of the Year award. This award goes to students aged between 16 and 24 who have excelled within their apprenticeship, demonstrating themselves and their employer the vast array of benefits to the program and have been a true asset to industry.
The nominees for Young Apprentice of the Year are Carl Bishopstone, Lucy Yellowlees, Molly May Hughes, Phoebe Webster, Sebastian James.
The winner from Semaphone is Lucy Yellowlees.
Lucy, an HR apprentice for Semaphone, has recently completed her Level 3 apprenticeship in Business Administration. Throughout her time on the program, Lucy's drive to self-improve and desire to learn new skills has been inspirational. Disruption to the workforce around her didn't cause her productivity to waver, instead stepping up to the newly vacant tasks and fulfilling them with passion and professionalism. Working under the multiple tangents of HR, Lucy's skill set had shone in some tough areas of the role requirements, including audits, redundancies, new starter enrolments, and compliance. Having had to adapt to remote working for much of her apprenticeship, taking remote learning and working in her stride, we're delighted to say that Lucy received a distinction grade for her apprenticeship and has since received a promotion to HR and Compliance Specialist. Congratulations, Lucy!
Well done, Lucy Yellowlees, a fab job indeed. And the winner of the highly commended award goes to Phoebe Webster. Congratulations to you both. The next award we have is the Adult Apprentice of the Year. This category is open to any apprentice aged 25 and above who has also gone above and beyond and demonstrated significant achievement whilst on the programme.
The nominees are Alice Brooksbank, Geraldine Sarau de Vega, Gavin Taylor, Kat Williamson, Keith Turner, Lisa Adams, Melissa Senior, Neil Winfrey, Sinead Ruddock, Tabitha Smythe.
The winner from Springfield Healthcare is Melissa Senior.
Melissa, a healthcare assistant from Kingston upon Hull, has devoted the past 12 months and beyond to her key worker role and apprenticeship. Throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, Melissa continued to support her clients out in the community. In doing so, to ensure her own safety and to protect her family, Melissa sacrificed much of her personal life so as not to put others at risk. In addition to these selfless acts, Melissa has not only previously completed a Level 2 apprenticeship, but has now successfully completed her Level 3 Lead Adult Care Worker apprenticeship. In Melissa's manager's own words, Melissa always goes above and beyond for her customers. She has turned these very dark and uncertain times into a positive and makes a great addition to our team. Well done, Melissa!
Congratulations there, Melissa. Closely following Melissa and the winner of the highly commended award goes to both Kat Williamson and Lisa Adams. A fantastic achievement by all of you. Now, the next award we have is the Hire Apprentice of the Year. In a similar way to the previous award, this category is open to those who have demonstrated significant achievement whilst on a Level 4 apprenticeship or above.
The nominees are Connor Rawnsley, Daniel Clough, Kirsty Phillips, Lani Fajardo, Lynn Shields, Nicholas Roberts, Tracy Jolly, Victoria Craig.
I am delighted to announce the winner from OCS is Lynn Shields.
After Lynn started her role as a school contracts manager back in the summer of 2018, she enrolled onto her Operations Departmental Manager apprenticeship 2 months into the COVID-19 pandemic. With 3 teenagers needing to be homeschooled and a disabled husband to take care of, Lynn was determined to continue with her apprenticeship with a stoic approach. With key workers and vulnerable children depending on her at work and a family to support at home, Lynn believes her patience and determination, along with family and colleague encouragement, are what helped her through the last year on a personal and professional level. Lynn says, "The impact on work and family life over the past year has been substantial. However, I have been fortunate enough to stay in employment while learning, unlike many others, and I am extremely grateful for this." Lynn, you sound like a true credit to your family, colleagues, and all those around you. Congratulations on winning this award.
Wow, well done, Lynn. Congratulations on being the Hire Apprentice of the Year for 2021. Lynn is closely followed by our highly commended award winners, Lani Fajardo and Daniel Clough. Congratulations to you all. I think it's fair to say there have been some truly inspiring apprentice winners. Congratulations to everyone who was shortlisted in this category. You are all a credit to yourselves. Before we move on to the last section of this evening's events, it's been great to see so many of your social posts going up so far. And don't forget, if you haven't had the chance yet, to use hashtag Qube Awards 2021 so we can see your posts in our feed. So, as we move on to the last few awards of this evening, next up we have the Tutor of the Year award. Following feedback by attendees to Qube Awards in recent years, it was highlighted that many would like to see Qube Learning tutors recognised for their help and support in enabling students to get where they are today. Therefore, as introduced in 2019, we bring you the Tutor of the Year award for 2021.
And the nominees are Joe Kiani, Joanna Ramswell, Lisa Hartley, Nathan Dilks, Samantha Campbell, Vanessa Godden, Victoria Dunbar.
And the winner is Lisa Hartley.
Having worked at Qube Learning since 2015, Lisa has been a crucial member of the traineeship team, working as a training mentor, internal quality assessor, and tutor. Throughout her time at Qube, she has consistently thrived to support her students, many of whom are young, disadvantaged, and lacking society role models. Lisa enthuses not just her students, but placement representatives and her colleagues to work collaboratively to achieve their goals and best support each and every one of them. As a natural ambassador for Qube's values, she embraces them within her working practice each and every day. As a safeguarding representative, she's often faced with sensitive issues, of which she resolves with compassion and professional support at all times, offering guidance to not just her students, but to her fellow colleagues too. Lisa has an excellent rapport with both internal and external clients, playing a pivotal part in the successful rollout and implementation of various projects across the business. And finally, throughout lockdown, Lisa has found ways creatively to engage and motivate her students, who have lacked motivation themselves, re-engaging over 50% of them who are at risk of leaving their training program. The personal drive Lisa has to ensure success for others is inspirational. This, combined with the impact she has had on the future of young people in our society, is incredible, and she is therefore awarded Tutor of the Year 2021.
A huge congratulations there to Lisa. I would also like to extend the congratulations to the winner of the highly commended award for this Tutor of the Year category, who is Jo Kiani. Congratulations to you both, very well deserved. Now, as we start to draw a close on this evening's event, we have our final category, the Gavin Witchello Award. Following a battle with illness in October 2020, Qube had the devastating loss of their chairman and majority shareholder, Gavin Witchello. As highlighted by Jo earlier this evening, Gavin's passion for Qube came from wanting to create opportunities for people to better themselves through continued training and development. Following the passing of Gavin, it seemed fitting to rename the previously known Outstanding Achiever Award to the Gavin Witchello Award. This award goes to students who have actively displayed incredible motivation, desire to achieve, professionalism, and overcome challenges that may have been presented to them prior to and during their learning journey. So first up, we have the Gavin Witchello Award for an outstanding trainee.
Before starting their traineeship, tonight's winner was at a point in their life where they needed to make some tough decisions on the direction they were heading. After failing to receive any qualifications at school and being faced with many of the challenges a national lockdown presented due to the COVID-19 pandemic, they decided to contact Qube Learning. As highlighted earlier this evening, this individual unfortunately failed their GCSEs, leaving them feeling unsure of what their future held. But with the support of their family, friends, Qube and their employer, they have succeeded in the face of adversity and are now an apprentice in a career they love. Speaking to this evening's winner prior to this event, they said, "Since failing my GCSEs, there have been a few hurdles to overcome, but I've since found my way and couldn't be happier with the choices I have made. My boss and I have a great relationship. He tells me all the time that I'm doing great and will achieve my goal to be a professional in the trade."
Following that inspiring story, I am delighted to announce that the Qube Learning Gavin Witchello Award and Trainee of the Year 2021 is Kieran Fleming. A huge congratulations to Kieran again. Now, finally, the conclusive award for this evening is the Gavin Witchello Award for the Apprentice of the Year 2021. The Qube judging panel informed me that this was quite possibly one of the hardest categories they've had to judge.
Tonight's winner of this award has shown true devotion to not only their own personal development via apprenticeship programs, but to the physical support and personal well-being of their clients during an extremely demanding year. As we're all aware, the care sector has been hit hard by the COVID-19 pandemic. But via an array of heroic actions, tonight's winner has provided a range of creative solutions for those in need these past 12 months and beyond. Continuing to ensure their personal development did not slip, attending each and every apprenticeship session, while also sacrificing precious time with their own family and friends to not only fulfill the responsibilities of their role, but truly go above and beyond these, highlights just what an outstanding apprentice they are.
So, to conclude this evening's award, I am delighted to announce that the Qube Learning Gavin Witchello Award and Apprentice of the Year for 2021 from Springfield Healthcare is Melissa Senior. Congratulations to both Kieran and Melissa for being the winners of this prestigious award. And that, ladies and gentlemen, completes our award ceremony for the evening. And what a fantastic evening it has been. Thank you very much for joining me for the Qube Awards 2021. Congratulations again to all those who were nominated, shortlisted, winners of the highly commended awards, and especially to our winners. I hope you have a great rest of the evening, and hopefully we'll see many of you at the Qube Awards 2022.